Hello Divine Being, my name is Juha Riverhill and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to speak about energetic disturbance. What it is and where is it coming from, and is it just an urban legend? If that some people might be feeling and sensing negative energies and some kind of a disturbance in their energy. Well, from my perspective, yes, we have that kind of a thing on Earth. And actually that negative energies or energetic disturbance can become obstacle into your spiritual development. So I would recommend you to think about it when you are thinking about the energies in your home or in a working place, because when the energy is or vibration is high, everything is working, things will go smoothly, your working environment will work and function better. The relationship between people, they are going much nicer and smoother. And also among your family, in your house and in your neighborhood, things would go better if the vibration is more high. So what does energetic disturbance do is that it lowers the vibration. And when it lowers the vibration, it might also lower your mindset. Also, your state of mind will go lower, and you feel not so pleasant. You will feel probably that you want to argue with somebody, or you want to make some irritable noises or whatever. You might also yourself feel that you want to be irritable. So, and if somebody is, the other one is like your child might be coming home from school, and after school he or she might be really disturbing and making funny noises and trying to irritate everybody else. So there might be some negative energy with your child, or there might be some energetic disturbance. So there are a few different kind of energetic disturbances that I would call out now in this case. So I think one is coming from energies or emotional energies that somebody might be carrying around, because if we have heavy negative emotion, it's coming from your emotional body, and behind that there might be many frustrations and many negative events that have lowered your vibration, and you might still feel really negative about those actions that took place. For instance, argument with your spouse, with your family member, with your relatives, with your working friends. And when you have this kind of things, they might be piling up, as you know. And when bitterness and stuff, they are piling up, then this agony might be arising, and then they create emotions. And these emotions, and especially negative emotions, can be so heavy that you start to create the negative being from it. It's like so-called self-based being, we call it little devil or whatever, and those kind of an energies can pile up into somebody, to one's emotional body, and when you meet this person, they might be tangling on you, because you might have similar kind of a negative emotion with somebody. So you are like a hoovering them into you. And this kind of a negative energies might be following around. Then there are some other things. They also can be like an evil eye, which is created by really heavy negative emotion. And especially if you are envying somebody, or somebody is having envy at you. So then that energy could easily create evil eye. And when that evil eye is located or directed to you, it starts to lower your vibration. And when you have this so-called evil eye, it means that your vibration starts to go down and your mindset starts to low, and then also your house's energy might go down, and soon you notice that even your life force or life energy, which in the East they call prana. So when the prana is also getting down, you start to feel really low. And also, if you are sensitive in energies, I think it's important that you start to figure it out, that what's wrong with me, and if in a neighborhood you have somebody who can check out your energies and probably do the cleansing for them. And like I'm doing also that energy cleansing and figuring out the energy disturbance person might have. But there's also third group, I would say, is sort of like terrestrial beings or some kind of beings located in astral level. And these kind of beings, so-called negative beings, they might be lowering your energies as well. And you can call them UFOs or whatever, unidentified flying beings or flying objects. They might be lowering the energy in your neighborhood, or they might be lowering your energies in your home. And also other different kind of beings might be some not so intelligent or not so bright up beings that lower your vibration. They might be in your area some spiritual nature spirits, and those nature spirits can have switched their energy into negative energy. So they might be lowering a whole neighborhood's energy. And one reason could be that the nature beings that live around your house, they didn't like when you put your house into their land. It could be only that really simple reason for that. So they get pissed off, and during the time they get negative. They lower their thinking like human beings can do, and their vibration goes down, down, down. And that could affect them to change or switch their energy to negative energy. So those kind of beings can be lurking around, but there are also higher negative beings around, hanging around in astral layer and so on. And in astral layer there might be also people, the energies or beings, like I would call them irritators or caterers or whatever. There are many kind of negative beings that are more stronger. And also in the world, some people they think that there's evil energy in the world, but that is actually human created old program that we are repeating around. But this so-called negative side or negative energies can be put it around one being that you can call Satan or whatever. But actually there is no such thing as a cosmic evil. Some spiritual teachers and some spiritual people might be talking about them, but there is no such a thing. There is also only this negative beings that help person to go into the negative side if they want. Because in this world we can choose the love or opposite, non-light or the darkness. We can choose love or we can choose hate. We can also choose to love somebody or be bitter to somebody. It's up to us to choose the energies which we want to choose. But obviously we want to choose the love. We want to concentrate on thinking loving thoughts, forgiving to one another, and understand different people, different beings, and we want to create the oneness or unity and live in that, don't we? So there are in many different dimensions there are also negative and neutral beings that might have agenda that is, let's say, it's like in a contribution against your energies, but they also have this meaning of life. They also have meaning why they are here. They are here to give us sort of friction, so that without this friction we cannot develop. We need to have some kind of dualism in the world that human beings can develop. Without that, it's impossible. If everything would be love and light, nobody would have any friction, and nobody would force themselves or rush themselves into spiritual development. So we also need this dualism. We need bad and good and wrong and right and so on. We need those things. But when you are dealing with different energies and energy disturbance, you should develop your discrimination with energies. So that is that energy that I'm feeling coming from good loving energy, or is it negative energy? And when we are recognizing that there might be some negative energy hanging around you, then I should recommend you to do the cleansing and get rid of those energies. And maybe later on in my videos I will start to help you out and to understand different kind of energies, and also how to do the cleansing. But it's long, it could be a long course to do that, because there are many things that are around this topic, and you should first have the ABC kit about energy cleansing before you can do it. And also we need spiritual power for that. And I've also done a video about spiritual power, so check it out, it's in my YouTube channel. But when you are having energy disturbance, please contact somebody who can do it so that your vibration can go up again. Because it might, like I said earlier, it might become obstacle to your spiritual development. And it's really not so light thing. You might shake your shoulders and think about, they don't bother me. But in reality, they might be lowering your vibration, and so you won't get so much interested in spirituality, and then your development is blocked in some way. And what else? I was talking about those three groups of energies. Like I said, emotions can be one, like the little devils, or then there might be some evil eyes or even curses blocking your energy. Or there might be negative beings, like, for example, those terrestrial energies. Or there might be also some nature spirits that have turned into negative energy. And also in your neighborhood might be living some kind of a negative person who have been thinking long time very negatively and swap around their energy in the negative energy. So those kind of people can really block your spiritual development. Or not only you, but tens or hundreds of people around you. So that is one part of energy cleansing, is that we define and we find those negative beings and persons and energies, and we do the energy cleansing for them, and we swap the energy from negative to positive. And it's not only that we do it for dualism. We don't want to, when we are thinking about different energies, we don't want to judge anybody, judge any people or beings of being negative, because they might have agenda or goal or whatever. They might have some kind of a plan from unconditional love to turn into negative side, so they can help us with that friction to grow. So it's not so, let's say, dualistic thing. We need to think about everything from the point of view of unconditional love, because unconditional love really knows in every case, in every situation, way things should be. So we cannot go and judge some person who has turned into negative energy. That is also, you can find it from Bible. I think it's in a Gospel of Matthew, and saying that you don't want to judge, because you'll be judged with the such amount of energy that you'll be judging others. And I think this was it. I hope you understood now a little bit more about energies, energy cleansing, and the beings there might be, and energies that are causing these negative vibrations. But go and check out my other videos also, and I hope you enjoy this. Thanks so much. Love and light.